Gout. No longer a rich person's disease, but a consequence of modern living. Have you ever heard people refer to gout as a rich person's disease? These days, you do not need to indulge in extravagant delicacies. Just a few small daily habits can be enough to make you a victim of this condition. Gout is not just painful. It silently attacks your heart, kidneys, and brain. Even worse, many people do not even know they have gout until their joints become deformed. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night because of an intense joint pain? A swollen, burning foot that hurts so much you could cry just from the lightest touch? That is not just regular joint pain. That is gout, a severely painful form of arthritis caused by a buildup of uric acid in the blood. And here is the scary part. Gout does not only come from organ meats, red meat, or seafood. It also hides in the foods you eat every day, from soft drinks, alcohol, to fried foods and corn syrup. Gout is no longer a rich person's disease. It is the result of modern living, fast eating, heavy drinking, long hours sitting, and lack of movement. The real cause of gout, the truth. Not everyone knows gout has long carried the label of a rich person's disease, often associated with indulgent eating, excessive meat and seafood, and heavy drinking. But the truth behind this illness is far more complex and dangerous. Let us explore it together. Gout is a form of arthritis caused by a buildup of uric acid in the blood. This leads to the formation of urate crystals in the joints, most commonly in the big toe, ankles, and knees. These crystals are shaped like tiny needles that pierce the joint tissue, triggering severe pain, swelling, and inflammation. 1. The body produces too much. Uric acid. Uric acid is a byproduct formed when the body breaks down purines, substances found in many foods and cells. Some people naturally produce excessive amounts of uric acid, even without eating large amounts of protein. 2. The kidneys cannot eliminate uric acid effectively. When kidney function declines, whether due to age, medications, or alcohol, uric acid builds up in the bloodstream instead of being flushed out through urine. This is a silent but common cause, especially in middle-aged and older adults. 3. A diet high in purines. Some foods contain high levels of purines, which generate more uric acid during digestion. Organ meats, liver, kidneys, tripe. Red meat, beef, lamb, goat. Shellfish, shrimp, crab, clams, snails. Yeast-rich foods, beer, fermented alcohol, long-simmered bone broth. 4. Fructose-sweetened beverages, the hidden culprit. High fructose corn syrup, found in sodas, energy drinks, and processed sweets, triggers the liver to produce much more uric acid than regular glucose. Many young people develop early-stage gout, not because of eating too much meat, but from consuming too many sugary drinks. 5. Obesity and a sedentary lifestyle. Obesity reduces kidney function, causing uric acid buildup. Prolonged sitting, minimal exercise, and poor circulation prevent the body from detoxifying effectively. People with belly fat or those who rarely drink water face 2 to 3 times higher risk. 6. Genetics and underlying health conditions. Those with a family history of gout are more likely to develop it. People with high blood pressure, diabetes, or chronic kidney disease also face a higher risk due to metabolic imbalances. Gout is not just about diet, it is a full-body metabolic issue. The danger lies in the fact that gout does not stop at joint pain. If left untreated or poorly managed, it can lead to joint deformities and loss of mobility. chronic kidney failure due to urate crystal buildup in kidney tubules, increased risk of heart disease and stroke, nerve damage, and shortened life expectancy. The terrifying consequences of untreated gout you need to know. Do you think gout is just regular joint pain? A few painkillers will fix it? The truth is, gout silently destroys your body from the inside, and once complications appear, the damage is irreversible. 1. Permanent joint damage. Every time uric acid builds up in your joints, sharp, needle-like urate crystals form. These crystals tear through cartilage, destroy joint structures, and cause chronic inflammation. The result? Deformed joints, stiffness, and loss of mobility. Many patients who go untreated for 5 to 7 years end up in wheelchairs due to severe damage in their knees or toes. 2. Tophi. Uric acid bombs in your body. Tophi are soft lumps under the skin caused by long-term uric acid accumulation. They often appear on the hands, feet, elbows, knees, and ears. When these lumps burst, the uric acid inside eats away at nearby tissue, causing ulcers, severe infections, and even tissue death. 3. Kidney failure. The silent killer. Uric acid does not just stay in the joints, it can also settle in the kidneys, forming urate stones and blocking the kidney's filtration tubes. As a result, the kidneys are overworked trying to filter the blood, leading to glomerulonephritis, chronic kidney disease, and a higher risk of needing dialysis. Statistics show that about 10 to 15% of long-term gout patients develop end-stage kidney failure. 4. Heart disease and stroke. Persistently high uric acid levels damage the inner lining of blood vessels, making it easier for plaque to build up. This can lead to high blood pressure, chest pain, heart attacks, and strokes. Many gout patients do not die from joint pain, but from sudden, uncontrolled cardiovascular complications. 5. Severe impact on quality of life. Acute gout attacks cause sleepless nights, unbearable pain, difficulty walking, and reduced ability to work or perform daily activities. The constant anxiety around food, fear of flare-ups, and chronic pain drive many patients to malnutrition or depression. Treating complications like joint surgery, dialysis, or biologic medication is extremely costly and puts a heavy burden on families. If you underestimate gout, you are allowing your body to be slowly eaten away from the inside. It is not just about joint pain. It is about failing kidneys, weakened hearts, disabled joints, and even death. What you need to do if you have gout: get regular checkups and blood tests to monitor uric acid levels, start treatment early, follow your doctor's plan, and never stop medication on your own. Adjust your diet. Eliminate alcohol, soft drinks, and red meat. Increase green vegetables, and stay well hydrated. Engage in light exercise to help eliminate toxins through sweat and urine. Gout is a disease that can be managed, but if ignored, you may end up sacrificing your entire quality of life. There is a sad truth you need to know. The foods you crave the most are often the silent culprits pushing you into agonizing gout attacks. Gout is not just about eating too much meat. It is the result of long-term accumulation from foods high in purines, refined sugar, and metabolism. Disrupting ingredients, things you eat daily without even realizing the danger. Here are 6 common gout-triggering foods. The more delicious, the more dangerous. 1. Red meat, beef, lamb, goat. Red meat is loaded with purines, which your body converts into uric acid, the root cause of gout. Though rich in protein, eating too much, especially grilled, hot pot, or steak, overwhelms your metabolism and leads to urate crystals forming in the blood. Note: just 100 grams of beef can contain up to 110 to 150 milligrams of purines, higher than the safe limit for gout patients. 2. Shellfish, shrimp, crab, clams, oysters, snails. A delicious enemy for seafood lovers, but extremely harmful to your joints. Shellfish are high in purines and protein, causing a sharp spike in uric acid after meals. Danger: eating seafood with beer is one of the fastest ways to trigger an acute gout flare-up. 3. Organ meats, liver, kidneys, heart, brain. These are among the highest purine foods, nearly 3 to 4 times more than regular meat. A single meal of organ stew or braised offal can cause a surge in blood uric acid levels. Warning: people with a history of gout, diabetes, or kidney issues should absolutely avoid this group. 4. Beer and alcoholic drinks. Beer contains purines from brewer's yeast and reduces the kidney's ability to excrete uric acid. Alcohol also dehydrates the body, concentrating the blood, making it harder to eliminate uric acid, which then builds up in the joints and kidneys. Surprising fact: even moderate drinking, just 1 to 2 cans per day, doubles the risk of a gout recurrence. 5. Sugary beverages, sodas, energy drinks, fruit syrups. Most of these are loaded with HFCS, high fructose corn syrup, an industrial sweetener that disrupts metabolism and makes the liver produce excess uric acid. Fructose also blocks the kidneys from excreting uric acid, allowing gout to develop quietly. Remember, 1 can of soda can raise your blood uric acid levels within just a few hours. 6. Fried foods and ultra-processed snacks. Foods like French fries, sausages, instant noodles, fried chicken, and chips are full of trans fats and preservatives that weaken the kidneys and disrupt purine metabolism. They also contain hidden protein and high sodium, which cause water retention and increase inflammation and joint damage. Truth: gout does not strike after just 1 meal. It builds up over time from those seemingly harmless snacks. Gout does not care if you are rich or poor. It targets those who lose control of their daily eating habits and lifestyle. Do not let a tasty meal cost you years of pain, deformed joints, or even kidney failure and stroke. Avoiding these 6 dangerous foods is one of the best ways to prevent and control gout. Solutions and advice for people with gout. What you should do to manage pain and live well. Having gout does not mean you lose the right to enjoy good food or live happily, but it does require awareness and discipline with your own body. When it comes to diet, simple changes can make up 80% of treatment success. Strictly avoid organ meats, red meat, shellfish, alcohol, carbonated soft drinks, corn syrup, and fried foods. Prioritize leafy greens, low-sugar fruits, such as pineapple, apples, cherries, whole grains, black beans, oatmeal, and herbal teas, like reishi mushroom tea, artichoke tea, or celery tea. Drink between 2.5 to 3 liters of water per day to support your kidneys in flushing out uric acid efficiently. Reduce salt intake and avoid overly salty foods to avoid putting extra strain on your kidneys. For physical activity, gentle but consistent movement is key. You do not need intense workouts. Just 30 minutes a day of walking, light cycling, yoga, or gentle stretching is enough to improve blood circulation and help lower uric acid levels. Avoid sitting in one position for too long. Try to stand up, stretch, or walk for a few minutes every hour. Maintain a healthy weight. Losing excess body fat can reduce the risk of gout flare-ups by 40 to 50%. For emotional and mental health, keep your inner balance. Stay mentally stable and avoid prolonged stress, because psychological tension can also trigger gout attacks. Get enough sleep and avoid staying up late. This helps your liver and kidneys stay in sync with their natural detox rhythms. Gout is a chronic disease, but it is completely manageable if you take charge and make changes to your lifestyle starting today. Take care of your joints, kidneys, and heart, not with medication, but with every healthy meal and every step you take each day. If you find this video helpful, please share it with family and friends, especially those who may be silently suffering from pain without knowing the cause. And do not forget to leave a comment if you would like me to share more gout-friendly meals or joint-friendly exercises. Make sure to follow the channel so you will not miss any healing content, from the kitchen to your daily habits, for true wellness. And above all, I wish you good health and success in life.